Good evening traders. Welcome to TradesFX. It's Wednesday, the 20th of March 2024, and the time is just about to turn 20 to 10 p.m. UK time. Traders, I want to get the YouTube stuff out of the way quickly so we can get on with the content. Traders, if you've enjoyed the video, if you're liking my content, come across and subscribe, press on the bell icon, leave comments, all of that YouTube stuff. All of that helps this channel to grow and helps me to get this out there to other people. So if you're interested, I've noticed some of you have been watching, not subscribing. Come across and subscribe. Do your boy a favour and help us to help the out TradesFX. So, excuse me. So let's just have a look at this trade. I'm here on the hourly chart of the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Now, you've seen the previous videos. You've watched me tell you that I don't normally trade this pair. You've watched me set up a potential trade to the downside because I'm bearish. You've watched me explain all of this up in here and why now, and the break of structure and the fact that that to me looks bearish, blah, de, blah, de, blah. Okay, but now we've reached a juncture. I've been stalking and I've been waiting. I've been waiting for some sort of a catalyst. Okay, some sort of a catalyst to get me or give me an indication that it could be time to get short in this trade. Now, remember I talked potentially about going short at this horizontal base of this horizontal channel, and price just blew through that, so I was right to wait. Okay, and then since then, price has continued to push up now to the higher end of this supply level, and I just want to take it down the time frames to show you what that looks like. Let's go down to the 6-hour chart. So now you've got this big outside candle looking very bullish indeed, okay? And what that's done is actually look at how many bars that candle's taken out. So there's the candle. Let's fatten this up so you can see. This outside bar here has taken out this bar. It's taken out, it's basically engulfed this bar, this bar, this bar. And almost, so 3 bars, it's encapsulated. Okay, now what struck me since then, as I go down the time frames, is I'm looking to see what's happened as a result of all of that. And as I go down further to the hourly chart now, look at what I can see. Now, this may not look like anything to you, but to me, there's a manipulation going on right in here. Let me just show you where I think there is a manipulation going on. There is a manipulation going on right in here. Right in this area there. Now, why do I think there's a manipulation going on? Well, let me try and explain. So, if you were bullish this pair, okay, you would have been looking for somewhere to buy to get long in this trade, okay? And you would have probably been looking at some kind of a comeback. Let me get my annotation tool. You probably would have been looking for some sort of a pullback to get short. So let's say you did get this is your pullback and you're happy, you're ready to go to the market and you get in. Okay, you're now long. Look at all of this, traders. Look at the pain that anybody that got long would have been enduring there. Okay? And it's quite possible but that those people, or that pain would have been so much that those people would have had to get out of their trades. Okay? So once you've then got rid of the majority of the people that are going long, want to go long, you want to get rid of the people that are going to go short. And how do you do that? Well, if anybody was going short in this area, this may have been an area that they went short. And if they did, they're now being strangled by this up move here. Okay? They're now being strangled by the up move. So anybody who went long, okay, was hurt by the down move. And anybody who went short is now being hurt by the up move. Okay? Thus giving the fuel to the market makers and the big money to send this market down. And this is how I see it. So if I'm right, because I'm already bearish, remember, about this pair, if I'm right, I'm now looking for a run out of steam. And I see that run out of steam as this pin bar here. This pin bar here, to me, is all of this up move running out of steam. I believe the market is exhausted and it's time to make my move. The market is quiet. There's been drama. There's been news. And now look, this is a manipulation. And I now believe that that manipulation is over. Now, I'm not going to get in at the market, but I am going to set a limit order to take me in if price comes down. Now, because this is such a small bar, it doesn't have to be massive risk. Let me just go back up the time frame. Let me just put where I'm going to. I want price to come down and prove me right. So let me just get a line here and mark where I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in maybe somewhere. Let me just think about this. I'm going to go in here. Random, I know, but I just want price to pull me in, to come down and pull me into this market. I don't want to enter at the market. Okay. Now the next question then becomes, all right, where's your stop going to be? Well, my stop's going to be above this supply. I could take it up here to these highs here. That's a logical place to do, but it just represents too much risk for me. But because I already think this market's exhausted, I'm going to go above this. I'm going to go above this level here. So let me just go down again. Let me just grab my pip counter, bring this in, and let's just see what that means. I'm going to go 65 pips. I'm going to go 65 pips. That's where my stop's going to be, just there, 66 pips. So let's get this trade set up, okay? And let's see what happens. You know, it's a massive opportunity, this. I really think it is, because I think the down move could be substantial if I'm right. Again, it's another video shot live, 9:45, 20th of March, and it's all good stuff. So let's get it set up. Let's just stop talking and let me just get this trade set up. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to trade. No, that's not how I do it. Grab my long tool, grab my short tool, put it under there. In fact, let's get rid of, no, I don't want to get rid of that yet. Short tool, trade. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. Let me just pull that out of the way. Let me just see what I've got. 67.5 pips, that will do. That will absolutely do. Now, remember what I said. Down here somewhere is where I think this could go to. Let me just go up the time frames. Let me just have a closer look at this and just make sure I'm not underestimating. Because remember, the truth of the matter is, I'm thinking we're going to go long at some point. Remember that. Remember everything I've said in this video. Generally speaking, we're in an uptrend. This is a counter trend trade. So I have to be very, very careful of how I set this up. So maybe I think what I'm going to do is going to be more conservative. There we go. There we go. 300 pips. Perfecto. Let's get it set up. Create limit order. Set a limit. Bring my risk up to 0.5%, as you've seen me do so many times. Okay, so if I'm right about this and we do get taken in and the trade is successful, it's a 4.46 to 1 risk reward trade, traders. That's a big trade. 300 pips. Beautiful. So let's see, let's make sure I've got everything right here. Let's make sure there's not too much, there's nothing wrong in this. All looks good to me. Let me just make sure. So this on a stop. There we go. Let's get rid of this. I just had to focus there for a moment. Let's get rid of this. Trading views changed somewhat. So some of the things that it used to do, it doesn't do, and it does differently. And I just need to relearn. Let me just get rid of this here. All right. And there's that flashing again, which I have no answer to what it is, but it is what it is. So we're back. Traders, let's see what happens. Let me set an alert in here just so I can shoot. If we do get triggered, I can shoot a video. So if price crosses down, trade triggered. It's a beautiful thing, traders. Let's see what happens. Trade your plan. Stick to your plan. Your plan will make you succeed in this market. Catch you soon, traders.